Where's Zeke?
Yeah, we yelling at the screen every Sunday night. Talk slick through the remote, we just want it right. Front office tripping, man, they can't get it right. Whole city heated, but we still gon' fight. We talking Bulls trade, biz draft, missed calls, pull slump, soft rebuild. We seen it all. Yeah, we loud, yeah, we gritty. I'm a little frustrated, but I still love my city. Yeah, north side, south side, west, we united.
Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Channel. We are here another Monday draft. Well, not Monday. Sorry, today is Wednesday. We moved up due to the draft, and I got the fellas from the 313 with us today. How y'all doing?
What up, though? Buffed up. Acuff family.
June Acuff in the building.
Hey, June, how you doing, man? How you doing?
Good, man. I just good to see Acuff and his mother, grandmother, grandfather, uncle, the dog, all of them in the draft, man.
Dog don't say woof, he say buff.
Let me get the formalities out the way. So, Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Network. We on Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon, and Pandora. I am Ricky Suede here. We are here usually on Mondays talking Bulls, talking basketball, talking everything NBA. We have the NBA draft going on. And for us, this is a big deal because we're starting from scratch. So we're starting from ground zero. So we can't even say that. We're just the studs. We're just starting from the bottom. We're working our way up. Got a new GM. So, and we got the Detroit Pistons. Be false. Tell people where they can reach you at. You and June.
You can catch us on Bleachers to Speakers on YouTube. Our NBA podcast is post game podcast. But yeah.
And that's on Bleachers and Speakers as well, where you can catch every drop.
Forgot about that.
Oh, I'm back. I'm more.
Oh yeah.
Now, you guys had a late first round pick, correct? Do you know anything about your pick, or?
Actually, me and Foster had a list of people who we thought would go at 21, even though we moved up 17. And the player that was picked was one of those ones that who we thought. It was between 4 players, and he was one of the ones we had.
Kareem Lopez, correct?
No.
Who?
It was Okore. We traded the 21 pick for 17. Memphis wound up, was it Memphis? Memphis drafted him, but we owned the rights to draft him.
Oh, yeah, see that.
Yeah.
So he actually Lopez had the Piston hat on.
Yeah.
Corey had the
and he was up there crying. There ain't no crying in hoop, man. Get out of here, man.
I mean, that's what Jaden Ivey did, but
you see what happened. Anyway. And Rick, you know.
That's your boy.
That's Foster's boy.
Oh my God.
That's Jaden Ivey. That's Foster's boy.
But that's how it went. The Pistons wound up moving up 4 spots to acquire him, and like Michigan Detroit fans says, we gave up 3 second-round picks to move up those 4 slots.
You okay with that?
No.
Foster?
I mean, obviously that's who they wanted. That's obviously their guy. 3 second-round picks. I mean, do we care about second-round picks?
Yes, you do. You can develop second-round picks. No,
we're not developing right now. Right now, we're in win mode. So, right?
Yeah, no, you are.
Yeah.
You are.
But no, I mean, this is a guy that worked out for us. He, was a one and done guy at Stanford, and he was on a pretty weak team. I mean, he was a heavy usage guy, a volume scorer, which is exactly what we needed. And he's got some pretty decent comps, but I think that he fulfills a need that we had. I know people are weary about the fact that he's a smaller guard, but he He does have a 6'8" wingspan. He does have a 38-inch vert, and he takes care of the ball. He's somebody that you can trust with it. Trust with the basketball in his hands, and he's going to take care of it. And between me and June, we both agree turnovers. So for him to have a 30% usage rate, and a lack of weapons, a lack of vertical lob threat and spacing at Stanford, I think he's going to get even better as a playmaker now that he's got guys like Asar Thompson and Jalen Duren, and he does.
Whoa.
He said Asar.
Do you have Jalen Duren? Do you have him?
Well, hey, as things are playing out right now, obviously the Lakers got their guy. Brooklyn's got their guy. Chicago got their center.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. I didn't say who, but yeah, things are starting to settle down, and Detroit ain't letting Jalen Duren go. That's not Cade not letting that happen.
Okay, all right. This guard does he meet the athleticism? Is he athletic?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
37-inch vertical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'll get the job done. Shooter, can he shoot?
Yes. Shot 35% from three. What was this? 81%. And most of his points were
isolation. Yeah, he's a guy that like the vast majority of his points were created by him. He didn't have somebody to defer to. A lot of these guys, Duke guys, they played with a couple stars. Some of these other talented teams. I mean, Stanford is not a basketball school. I mean, that dude was probably hitting the books hard for real. Stanford don't play that. So
right.
He had a pretty sharp guy.
He had 8 30-point games.
Yeah. And he had a 40-point game in there.
The Pistons wanted a bucket, and they believe they got a bucket with him.
He's a rotational guy, right? He's going to start as a rotational guy, I would assume, like off the bench.
I assume he's not going to go into the starting lineup right away.
Like you said, you guys are in win mode, so and I got to give credit to Pay because he's been chirping this all the time, and I know we're going to go into free agency, but the new NBA now is not. You don't rely on free agency. You really have to draft well and keep your draft picks. So, I mean, you guys know, like, you don't want to be, and we've talked about this all year, you don't want to be in the second apron where you're paying 4 or 5 guys over $20 million. So, like, you really got to hit on these draft picks. So I definitely hope that, like, he works out, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, not when it comes to playing the Bulls, but from what I know of him, limited, I do know that he's a little small. I do know that he's a one-on-one scorer. Like, he can break down the defense, which, in my opinion, Detroit does need. So they do need another guy that can break down defense. Cade is not, like, he needs someone else. But I'm intrigued by him to see what he does in the next level because the NBA is,
it's different.
It's rough. It's different out there, dude. Like, I will. No, go ahead, June.
It's levels. It's levels.
Yeah.
You see a score in college that doesn't always translate to be that score in the NBA. So.
Not at all. The Bulls. I don't know how to segue into that, but the Bulls had a. You know what? I'm sorry. Before I cap you guys off, no Diddy. What would you give that draft? What would you give that grade? What grade would you give that? June.
Considering what was out there, I want to say a B+. Because there was another guy I felt we could have gotten. But considering that, I would say B+.
Who did you want?
Cameron Carr.
You wanted Cameron Carr?
Yes.
If you would have,
it may sound crazy, but I also went crazy over Cam Whitmore that didn't do anything when we didn't get him. So
I like Cam Whitmore. He hasn't done anything yet, and I'm still rooting for him. He's one of the guys I talent wise I latched on. I'm like, man, he is talented. But yeah.
So I felt like Cam that he could fit right into that shooting guard position. The athleticism,
and you wouldn't have needed to trade any second round picks.
Right.
He was available, yeah.
Yeah,
but I think he fell. I think he fell for a reason. I think that his inability to create for himself is what's holding him back. I think that the one thing that was probably more appealing to Detroit is the fact that you can just put the ball in Corey's hands and he can create. I think Cam is more of a off-ball, spot up. I don't think he's not as creative on the dribble as a Corey is. By far, a Corey is better. But the takeaway is Cam is 6'5" and can jump out the gym. So he's much bigger. But as you can see, he fell all the way down to 20.
25.
25. Yeah.
25. And so we drafted Okori at 17.
No, 24. I'm sorry. Cameron he dropped to 24.
But we originally was drafting at 21 though, far. So he would have been there.
He would have been there, yeah.
Yeah, but my point is he continued to drop well below.
So well, they were talking about he was supposed to be top 20, and
I saw Chicago. We saw Chicago and got worried, like, oh no.
Yeah, I actually thought he was going to be top 15, top 16.
Foster, what is your grade on this draft?
In my mind, yeah, I thought B plus. I'll say B.
Okay.
Just because right now it's a little redundant. It's the to be continued because we don't know how free agency is going to go. We don't know if Sasser's still going to be around. I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, he's just another Sasser," but Sasser stayed at Houston for 4 years, so he was much older. And Sasser isn't nearly as athletic. Never had a 40-point game either. So to accomplish that as a freshman is pretty crazy. And Sasser played at Houston. He played with Quentin Grimes. Houston, always has a boatload of talent. So I think he's definitely an upgrade, and we'll just have to see what happens because you got Dennis Jenkins, you got a couple of small guards.
Yeah, that's Tate's boy, Dennis Jenkins. And I'm being sarcastic. That's his boy, Dennis Jenkins. So with the Bulls, yesterday was our Christmas, and we've had a long year. You guys have been celebratory mood all season. We had to wait till June for our Christmas. I'll start off saying that we drafted Caleb Wilson, number 4. I'm hearing upside that he can easily be the most talented out of the 4. I'm initially skeptical on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I do.
There's some good picks before him though, so even if he's not, it's still He doesn't have to be the best in the draft. He's pretty good though.
He's pretty good. What I noticed about Caleb Wilson, one, the athletic ability, I think it's top notch. It's NBA level athleticism. Yeah. So you got that going for you.
Outstanding. Yeah.
His motor, it seems like he's got a motor. Like he's not afraid. Like he wants to get better. He wants to improve. He wants to work on his jumper, which he needs to. The weight will come. I think he's only 19. He's going to grow. Maybe an inch or two. No, D. He's going to grow.
He's going to get taller.
He's going to get taller.
He's going to work up a lather.
He's going to work up a lather.
I haven't used my lather counter is gone today, but yeah, I'm happy with Caleb being at number 4. What more importantly, what I liked about the number 4 pick, fellas, is that you didn't have to choose. Like we didn't have that. hey, if we're at 2 or 3, who do we get?
It was a
4,
consensus. That was the pick at 4.
Yeah, no one was going to go anywhere but Caleb. So
me and Foster talked about that, and because I said they might go guard, Foster said they will burn that city down if they don't get Wilson. So I said, oh yeah, he's going to 4. There's no doubt.
That's one of the good things about having 4. Like if you had 2 or 3, you would have been like, do we want Boozer? Do we want, Peterson? We didn't have to think. It was like Caleb all day, like you said.
Is that comment from Pay?
Yeah.
I guess he's back in now. You see the glaze I was talking about?
This is a North Carolina glaze.
Yeah, it's a North Carolina guy. That's
man.
Yeah.
I guess.
Caleb. I mean, we got another Caleb in the city, and like he's saying all the right things too. So. I'm worried about will he be able to withstand the 82 game season? His first season, freshman year, he's a little injury prone, but hopefully those are just freak injuries. We can get past that, and we can go forward.
Nutritionist, weight room, it'll be all right.
What else? Caleb is also they're saying comp wise KG. But that's what they're saying. That's not me.
That's very high praise.
Yeah, he said earlier on ESPN or one of because he's doing his media rollout. He said he's patterning his game after Kawhi that he wants to be effective with his moves and play two-way. Play on offense and defense, Boston.
Like Pat Williams.
Whoa! Let's not go there. We don't
Foster.
That's too soon, man. We hurting over here, man. Pat Williams is a sore subject with us, and you know that, Foster. So it's sort of like Jalen Duren is with you guys. But
in the same sense, no way.
No,
not even.
Not even close.
More Ivy, but yeah.
Ivy, yeah. But no, Caleb, I think that he's going. I think his first year, don't expect him to average 15 points. I think he's going to be. I think he's maybe 2 years away from showing what he can really do.
So he's a project to you because 15 points for a number 4 pick is not crazy.
Okay. Let me ask you this: Where does Caleb? Does he start?
Yeah, he starts.
Okay. Who your center is from Brooklyn?
Nick
gotta get to that.
Okay, and then you have
Matas, Giddy. I think the shooting guard is to be continued, right?
Okoro, but the shooting guard is we drafted him, and I don't know if he's going to start. And Dalen Swain, and now that's the guy I'm not sure about. Everyone else is high on him. He can't shoot.
I put it like this: he's a good player, but he needs to work on his outside shot.
That's what all I'm hearing.
I can see him coming off the bench for sure.
He's a 6'8" guard, and that says a lot because if you're 6'8" and you're labeled a guard,
right? It's weird to me.
You don't have any post. No, they don't rely on you in the paint, but he can't shoot. He's not a great shooter from the outside, but he's a great athlete.
Yeah. Yeah, the highlights I saw of him, and you guys can laugh at me. It looked like ISO Joe Johnson.
Without the jump shot.
Yes. But he was getting to his spots. He was getting to the lane. I'm like, but it's college. Like you stated earlier, June, it's college. Like it's levels to this.
It's like me saying ISO Asar.
His shooting ain't that.
He's a good player. I thought, and I don't mean to jump the gun, but I thought those 2 players were great picks for the Bulls.
So you're cool. You're cool with Swain.
I said the Bulls had a great draft last night. I also that those 2 guys. Yeah.
I mean, the first pick was a layup. So like the second one, you can't really lose. I feel like you really couldn't lose there unless you did something crazy, like I don't know.
I thought it was
I don't know who would have
I thought it was a good second pick in at that spot.
Well, you know that our GM has the reason he drafted a Swain and that particular guy is he's got this philosophy called SLAP, which is size, pause, length, pause, athleticism, and physicality. So he's getting
both picks. You got slapped.
Yeah. Yeah, Foster. The tables are turning. Hey, man.
No. Because I somebody recently introduced me to that term, so I was familiar with. Not literally. Nobody just slapped the shit out of me. I'm talking about the actual acronym.
I'm about to say, man, I got to grab the strap, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just out here getting
what's going on
around here.
But that principle, that philosophy, I'm liking, and he's, you see a direction. And unlike previous regimes, we didn't have a direction like you guys have right now. We didn't have what are we doing? It was a bunch of what are we doing? Why are we doing this? So it's refreshing to see, what I'm saying, the direction that GM Brother Graham is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good to see that.
Yeah, I thought the draft for the Bulls I was kind of jealous. I was like, yeah, they had a very good draft.
Yeah. Grade wise, overall, I'm gonna give it I want to give it an A+, but it's the non-shooting from Swain. Like it's that he can't shoot. That's what scares me. And
but look at it like this though. I gave it an A, and if you want to go from that aspect, you never had a problem from shooting from outside with what you had. Like you had 3 shooters. I don't know if that's changed much last year, but you never had a problem shooting from the ball. So
they lost some guys. They lost Gucci Mane. They lost
Gucci Mane your main 3-point shooter?
He was shooting a lot of threes.
I didn't know. I'm just saying
he was shooting a lot of threes.
They lost Kobe too.
Yeah, lost Kobe. Lost your boy Jaden Ivey.
Jaden Ivey, they're shooters.
Five times we didn't reference Jaden Ivey.
Jaden Ivey was with us when he left.
Somebody's got to keep him alive, bro, because he's been quiet on social media.
No, he hasn't. He tweeted out and said that Miami, I hear you guys are looking for a slasher.
No, get the hell out of it. He said that?
Yes.
How did that not make the headlines? That's crazy.
They need a guard, though.
Low key, maybe that's great. No, that's not.
Cool.
Hey, Miami is way too sinful for him.
No, they got culture. They got heat culture. They're gonna get him right. They're gonna get him at 2% body.
Man, ain't he in the church?
I don't even think South Beach has a church. I ain't gonna lie.
Woo.
Wow.
Wow, Foster.
Anyways.
But yeah, I give the grade, the Bulls, I give them an A. There is a direction. I'm happy, and we got free agency like June stated earlier in the convo, and like we got free agency to look forward to, and we made a deal. So
I had a question before we get into the trade. My bad to cut your wisdom. Was there a guy? Yeah. Was there a guy out there that was still on the board that you would have preferred? I'm sure somebody, but
at 15.
But Koa Pete, Arizona.
No. I didn't think Koa. As much as an Arizona homer I am, I didn't think he was ready for the league. He has no jumper. He's small for power forward. Nah.
Yeah, his tape didn't move me at all. That's the one I was telling you about, Jim. I'm like, I didn't see nothing for real.
You know who fell, and I thought the Bulls would get him or look at him, but they got Nick Claxton, was Chris Senat Jr. from Houston.
Okay. From
he was decent. Okay. Yeah, Houston. But if you was around 15, I was kind of looking at LeBaron Falan. I'm not butchering his name. LeBaron.
That's who I want.
That's a guard that probably would start.
Yeah. But he failed. He failed in 22. He went to Philly.
He failed and went to a team that didn't need a guard.
But you know what? Quentin Grimes is a free agent though, so he'll be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got a starting backcourt already.
Yeah, but 21. They really have Philly's a team that's always a toss up depending on who's going to be healthy because they got Paul George. He ain't going nowhere. Embiid. They really just best available. I would say for him. Some feedback.
One more question. A couple more questions before I close the segment on the draft. Your hometown guy, Darius A-Cup Jr., got drafted by the Sacramento Kings. Hometown kid. I know you guys are rooting for him, except when they play the Pistons, obviously. Thoughts on the fit? The Detroit fit, the Bucks.
I think he's a little clueless on Sacramento weather. He said he was going to finally getting some good weather. I mean, I don't know. I think Arkansas weather is decent, but Sacramento is not LA, my boy.
No, it's not. It's more NorCal weather.
For sure.
Frisco. Thoughts, June? The whole family showing up?
Family, dog, grandma, all of them had on bus, man. It's like, what's going on?
Proud moment for the 313?
It was a proud moment. Anytime you see somebody from Detroit, it doesn't matter. They come from Detroit and they make the league. It's always a big accomplishment. So, it was something to be proud of, And
Foster's not proud of it, but go ahead, Jim. Sorry.
Plus, he's a baller, and he needed to go somewhere where they needed to guard. And there's a lot of people that kind of was frowning upon, or, like looking at him with the side eye as far as, will his game translate? A lot of bad things. Not bad things, but not a lot. Just certain things. Can he play defense? Can he run that point? There's a lot of questions. I'm glad he'll be able to play.
I just hope he can overcome bad organization. Sacramento is not a good organization, and I really hope that kid isn't ruined. So I do it. He is one of the guys I liked in the draft. Like, I was a fan favorite of him. In fact, Foster, I was talking about him in February. You know what I'm saying? So I was a fan. I'm a favorite. I'm a fan of A-Cup. So hopefully Sacramento doesn't ruin it. So
they got some bad history with their guards recently. I mean, I won't say bad history with guards, but I mean they had Tyrese Halliburton and traded him away, and that dude immediately went and created a championship culture in Indiana, and then Fox is gone, and he went in.
Former Knicks player Fox.
Wow.
You said what?
Former Knicks player De'Aaron Fox. Wow, he with us.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, man. Tyreek Evans. I mean,
who?
Hey, how about Bagley instead of Luka?
Oh man.
Yeah. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna talk about the elephant in the room, which is the Giannis, which has been taking over the everything NBA. We're gonna take a break. Hey, take us to break.
Need a Garrett's popcorn break.
I need a producer. I put that in.
Frustrated Chicago sports fan channel. Ricky Suede here. We're here today on the special Wednesday. We are available on all podcast platforms: Spotify, Apple, iHeart, YouTube. Tell a friend. Tell your barber about us. Tell your doctor. We you go on your yearly visits to check us out. We are always here talking NBA. Giannis finally got moved. Finally got moved. Exhausting. It's been over a year.
Yeah.
Thoughts, B. Foster, on Giannis being moved to Miami finally?
Yeah, I'm glad it's out the way. We kind of trolled him for a while, talking about with the passive, I want to leave, I don't want to leave type stuff. So it's good to finally rip the Band-Aid on that. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely an opportunity for him to go somewhere and get entrenched in the Heat culture. That's y'all keep bigging that up. But honestly, they got to stay healthy. If any of their core goes down, the team doesn't look very deep right now. I think Bobby Portis is a good addition for, the type of, mentality that they have. But the nice thing about Miami is they have some appealing factors to them. One, just the city itself, they got a great coach. And now you get an opportunity to go to compete for a championship. So you're going to have some guys that might have asked for a little bit more money, might take a little less just to, have some fun in the sun for a year or two. So I think they'll attract some buyout candidates if that's in the works. We talked about the Kings. Maybe Zach LaVine goes down there, and they're going to need some scoring though. They got a lot of they don't have Davion Mitchell. That's a position that could easily be upgraded. We talked about it yesterday, June. So they need some other guys that can have the ball and the ball in their hands outside of Giannis. Obviously, Giannis is a very high gravity guy, but I don't think he can do it by himself.
Let me ask you this.
Norman Powell's also a free agent. I don't know if he's coming back.
Let me ask you this, Falls. Riley saying that Bam is untouchable. Is that kind of too much dip on your chip? Like Bam is untouchable, you can't trade him? Really?
Trade him for who? To make the team better. They need him.
But
they need a guard.
They need a guard, but who's the center if he leaves?
You had
they gave him Khalil Ware.
Yes, they did. But I'm saying initially when Riley had spoke on this, he said Bam is untouchable. He's not traded. Like we're not trading. I'm like, why is he like this? It's a lot of people out in the NBA, but Bam is untouchable. Okay, all right.
Hey, that's his guy. That ain't got to be y'all guy. That's my guy.
Okay. All right.
They knew they were getting Giannis.
You know what? Milwaukee came up though.
Milwaukee 8.
Yeah.
Okay. With the players, you gotta figure this. You're gonna lose Giannis anyway.
Right.
At the end of the season. You're a free agent. You might as well go ahead. And he's out of time. Just ship him off. But what they got in return, they got a nice return on their trade.
That's how you do it too.
And if they had traded him sooner, they could have probably got more.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? If they had traded him like last year, you don't think they could have got more for him?
I think, if you're saying in the season, the middle of the season, I would say no, because those trades are usually rushed. Now, with the season over, they was able to say, and think about it, they waited to see who that draft order, the draft. They wanted to see who was,
we want this, we want this, we want
exactly.
We want this, we want this next year.
Yeah. Oh, you got the 7th pick of this year's draft? You know what? Let me get that. So they waited. It was strategic on waiting until the draft lottery happened, and then they went from there. And then they ate. Like you said, they got a lot. They did good.
And they might not even keep Hero. They might go flip him for some more assets.
Oh, Detroit.
Hey, we can talk. We can go to the table possibly.
June,
they can have the rights to Malik Beasley.
Yeah, we'll give him Malik Beasley for Hero.
June, what is your thoughts on Giannis the Freak trade?
I think, like I said, I think Milwaukee got the better of the trade. If you don't say they got the better of the trade, they definitely didn't walk away empty-handed. Like they got a lot of assets. They got good players. In Miami, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with the rest of the roster. I think if they could have kept Tyler Hero with this trade, you'd have been in business. But that backcourt looks kind of shaky, baby.
Well, it's not finished. The team isn't finished. Like you guys said, you still got free agency. You still hoping on that. And it might be a couple more trades. They make maybe one, but that roster isn't finished.
They need to have a plan. And then, but my thing is, when you make a big trade like that, and you need to have a plan to be successful, it's kind of risky.
Yeah.
What do you think that do you buy into the rumors that Boston didn't want to part with Baylor Shireman and Hugo Gonzalez. Is that?
Yes, I believe that.
Because they said that. I mean, they even said Miami did not want to part with Kasparis Yakasunas. You know that guy? He's of that same mold.
Yeah, he's a heat culture guy, a scrappy dude. Max Strus. One of them type of guys. I mean.
One of them.
Drew Smith. Guys. You're like, where did he come from? But he plays well. Boston did offer, but it wasn't enough. Brown and 2 first-round picks, that's not enough. No? You think so?
Compared to what they got, they held out and got what they,
Yeah, in comparison. Because they got some swaps, too, to where they'll get the best of,
And they got, what they got? Jacquez, too? Didn't they get Jaime?
Yeah, they got Jaime.
Jaime. Yeah, they got him too.
Hero. Yeah.
They did.
Brown's good, but he's just one person.
They can't go left.
Wow. Yeah. He went right to that ring, though. So.
Yeah.
Hey.
And he carried Boston this year.
That was pretty good, Foster.
That was pretty good.
That was. Because that was a double on the right, too.
Double on time. I see why you're MC.
I got some bars.
You got some bars over there, Paul. Check them out, man. When the mixtape coming out? But Boston, did they shoot themselves in the foot? Now they have a superstar problem.
What you mean?
Jalen, I'm sure I don't know if he's upset. Maybe he's not upset.
About being dangled out there?
Yeah.
Who knows with Jalen? Now that he's been streaming, this dude's kind of weird.
It's the business, man. He better have that mentality. It's business.
I agree with you.
He does sound business oriented. He said, "Hey, for the right bread, I'll go down to Shanghai. I'll learn Mandarin. Beautiful language." So we know where his head's at.
I say you shouldn't get offended by being dangled for Giannis. It's not like
Giannis.
Offered. Yeah, it's Giannis.
And it's not a bum out here.
He didn't offer him for his brother.
Right. It wasn't the Nesses.
By the way, they got signed by Miami today. They got
signed.
We knew that was going to happen.
So filling roster spots, they need talent, right? We just said
they got both the brothers.
Just like Milwaukee did. We knew they were doing that, Foster. We talked about that.
Oh no, I get it. It's just, I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but
gotta have his panhandlers with him.
Yeah, he culture. Yeah.
They need those spots for players though.
They do. Hey man.
Yeah, that was. I mean, they won. They were good. What when they win before COVID?
Who?
The championship.
No, that was right after. It was right after. It was the first one after the bubble.
Yeah, 2021.
So everybody getting old over there. They weren't even good when they were young. So
yeah.
Giannis 31. I don't know about that one. These are two-way deals or something.
I'm just saying that they it's a package deal. It's like
That's a mess.
It's just like meeting a bad chick with 2 kids. They're coming with them.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Whether you got a 2-bedroom or not, that's what it is.
Dude, are you concerned with Giannis' injuries, like being 31? He's in his prime, but are the injuries concerning?
I have a theory, man. I think sometimes those injuries occur when you're not successful as a team. So some of the things you would usually play through, you tend not to. So I don't think it'll be a problem unless Miami's kind of trash.
Yeah, Miami's trash. Hey, there goes that hammy again.
But I don't think he's never really had an injury problem until last year.
Last couple of years.
It wasn't as bad as last year. Last year was no, Troy, we don't want you upset about this next pick either. Troy was pissed about the pick.
He said fire Trajan Langdon yesterday.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. Troy was not feeling the pick.
Oh wow. Oh, the Bulls traded the 56 to the Lakers for cash.
Oh, did that happen today?
Yeah.
56. Man, they don't need any more projects.
It's like
they got that other dude.
Yeah, the thing is, like, it's the 56th pick of the second round, which got kind of boring near the end of the first round. Oh, go ahead and take it. Give us some money.
I think Bronny went before the 56th pick.
Yeah, I think he's 55. It's around that area. 55.
He was around there though.
Yeah, he's around there. Other news, Julius Randle got dumped. He got traded. He got dumped. Went to Brooklyn.
I could see that. I could see that happening before it happened. They need a scapegoat.
Salary. It's a salary dumping. Like I said, June, this is a new NBA. Like you can't pay like 3-4 guys 20-30 million. This ain't the old NBA where it's like, yeah, come free agency, we'll sign everybody. You don't want to pay in that second, third apron. And I got to shout out Pay for that because he said this, like before it happened. He's like, dude, like it's not free agent predicate anymore. Like it's not on that. And I see the writing on the wall. With that being said, Randall went to Brooklyn. Nick Claxton went to the Bulls. And T-Wolves got Mo Gay in the 33rd pick. And Brooklyn got the 28th pick in Julius Randle. Thoughts on that trade?
I kind of feel bad for Randall. I feel like, now he did have a pretty bad end of the playoffs. And I just feel like he's one of those guys that people just don't like. It's not the most likable. That's just the demeanor. I don't know. It's what I got from his Knicks tenure. But now he has to go back to New York for the lesser than New York team. And they're fresh off a championship. That's like kind of messed up.
June?
I feel the same way. I do think though that, in my opinion, that he's too inconsistent to get all that money, and something's gonna happen. Like you just can't be on a team like Minnesota where they're trying to get to the next level and you're not there every night, making all that money. So something was going to happen. I just hate that he had to go to Brooklyn because they're not even, you can't tell a New York person nothing about basketball right now. They ain't not thinking about no other team but the Knicks. There's Brooklyn that's wearing Knicks gear right now.
Right.
I can see that.
They're like, what other team? We Knicks.
Yeah. Who benefited most from this, and like I said, it was a salary dump, was Shotton's own Ayo Dosunmu. He signed a 5-year, $112 million contract. Shout out to Ayo. Well-liked guy. He's a hard worker, good player, man. I'm happy for Ayo.
They made a decision there. They said we either gonna pay this guy, and we're gonna find a way to pay this guy, and that's what that was.
And does that leave things open for other moves to happen?
Not really. If you're paying Jaden and Ayo
and Gobert's making a ton of money too.
Dude, that team is strapped. And
he might be.
Is that a come up then? I guess they got Nas. They paid, and I got Nas Reed too.
Yeah, so Nas is gonna move.
Somebody else is on the way out.
Because I don't think you add Ayo, subtract Randall. That doesn't make you a championship team. They're saying it is. Now this is just clickbait probably, but they were asking is Ant on the move? No,
but like I said, these moves aren't made. Like I think they want to keep Randall. You just can't mess with that apron. That apron is gonna hurt you. The Bulls got Nick Claxton in this deal, so we got our starting center. The Bulls got the starting center they needed. Very affordable. I think he's like 2 years, $48 million, something like that. But affordable, athletic rim runner. Help side defending.
Oh, you want a rim runner now?
Well, he's a alley-oop guy. He plays defense and he rebounds. I mean, you can't go wrong with those in the league.
Traditional center.
Wait, hold on, Foster. We're not letting this guy off the hook.
Yes, I know where you're going with Durant.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not expecting Nick Claxton to be a cornerstone. He's a defender. I'm not expecting Nick Claxton to have a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you had a problem with us saying Durant had a bag.
I had a problem with Durant being the number 2 guy, knowing that he don't have a 15-footer. That's all I was saying. I think Durant is a good player. I've been. First of all, June,
He's back explaining himself again.
My thing was he had a 15-footer. He didn't show it, but I thought he had that. You can see him hitting it in practice, like.
Yeah,
I mean,
hey, shout out to that brother, man.
He shoots a lot better than Nick Claxton.
He is no, of course, he is. Look how much he's getting paid, though. He's getting paid some money. I'm not expecting Nick Claxton.
Not yet.
Nick Claxton is not on the level. Jalen Duren is better than Nick Claxton. I'm not.
Thank you.
I'm not going that route. I'm not saying.
He's a top tier rim runner. He's a top tier.
Yeah. Duren is. He is.
Yeah, Claxton's making 4 at 100, so 25 a year.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Damn, I guess you gotta pay Duren his 30, 35. Shit.
Yep. More than that, maybe. I think Duren is looking north of 210.
He gonna be south of Detroit. He gonna be south of Detroit. He want that much.
You said 50?
No, north of 210. I think I'm hearing 210. 5 years.
5 years, 210, so 40.
Yeah. He gonna be south of Detroit.
He's 22, man. He's young as hell.
He is. What else? What else we got in the NBA? Oh, Austin Reeves signed today, fellas. 4 years,
112. Oh no, 120. What was it?
189. Most
185, right?
The AAV was like 46 million. So whatever the math is.
Oh, by the way, highest contract ever by undrafted free agent.
Yeah, was not drafted.
That's a bag.
Yeah, I heard that they say that the Pistons put the pressure on and made them lock that in.
Oh, y'all wanted him? Pistons wanted him?
Yeah.
That's the word on the streets.
You happy with 189 for a guy that don't play defense?
Hey, that's their problem.
No. I'm saying if you got him on Detroit, because I mean, I
like Reeves' game. I think he would have been.
I'll trade him for one of them ones that don't play offense on our team.
I
ain't gonna lie. I mean, when you say it's not our culture, I mean, when Stewart leaves, what is our culture gonna be?
And they were talking about trading Stewart and Holland. That's their defensive identity right there.
Allegedly. That's the
you guys still got culture, and you know better than me. I think you guys still got culture with Cade and Duren. Like those guys can run the locker room. Are they not running the locker room?
They're finesse boys. Then we want the sleeves rolled up and get dirty with it.
I get that, but I think that Cade is a good leader.
Yes, no, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But so even then, what are you saying that we lose the culture because Reeves comes in with Cade still there?
I think with Reeves, with Cade, they're the same type of player. No, they need the ball in their hand. I gotta score. I'm going to score. So it kind of takes away from Cade a little bit.
But everybody says get the ball out of Cade's hands. You need another guy that can go get it, right?
A little bit, yeah. You do.
Yeah.
Because they don't want Cade to be a point guard. So hey, there's another ball dominant guy for you.
Yeah.
He can shoot. Reeves can shoot a little bit. He's not just a complete,
No.
Luka. I think Luka is the one that said, "Hey, make sure he comes back." LeBron, I don't know. I heard a little rumor about Cleveland. Jared Allen for LeBron.
Would you do that? I wouldn't do that.
From whose perspective?
Cleveland.
You say Cleveland wouldn't do it? What they got to lose after getting swept by the Knicks?
Hey man, if you look at it, and you look up the makeup of that team, you're gonna have Mobley as your center. You got LeBron. I would do that if I was Cleveland.
Yeah, Mitchell,
you would do it?
Harden.
I wouldn't do it if I was a Laker.
Lakers want a center. Lakers are starting over. They just paid Reeves a boatload of money. And Luka's, of course, got making crazy amounts of money too. So that's just They get a rim protector. They get a lob threat for Luka. They get a workhorse.
I know this is going to sound clickbaitish, but I'm not trying to. But LeBron is making it difficult at the price that you're paying a 42-year-old $30 million, $40 million. And I get it. It's LeBron, but the future, I can't rely on LeBron, right? If I'm a Laker, no. The future is now. I got Luke and Reeves. I can't have LeBron, Luka. They all do the same thing. They all need the ball in their hand.
So actually, like you said, are you agreeing with the Allen thing making sense or no?
If I was the Lakers, yeah, I'd try to, get rid of LeBron. I know that sounds terrible, but I need a center. I need a center. I don't need another guard or a scorer that needs the ball. So it's a
win-win because Cleveland. I mean, as far as the the marketing and all that shit, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah. Is this his last year?
It's never been announced.
Hopefully.
You tired of it? Well, yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
I don't like it.
Oh my God. What else?
So he probably comes back to LA somehow, some way, somehow. Lakers always find a way to bring LeBron.
and they're gonna lose. They're not gonna be good. They're gonna be a good regular season team, but in the playoffs,
because they're gonna be this is gonna be the same roster that lost this year, except exactly. LeBron's older, Luka's older.
And you might have two teams that even got better with the draft, like San Antonio and OKC might be better.
Yeah.
Utah is getting better.
Utah, yeah, man.
Utah gonna be hell in a minute.
Yeah. Who would have thought that people want to go to Utah? But
nobody wants.
But the check's clear over there too. So
the check's clear.
That you know what? Real quick about the Lakers. That was one of the reasons I was surprised about Carr, the drafting of Carr. He's also in the same mode as Reeves, LeBron, Luka. He needs the ball, score.
Carr is he's pretty good off ball. He as far as cutting to the rim.
Whoa! You guys got a trade there, fellas.
Really?
The Bulls.
Really? Oh, a draft trade?
No.
What?
Sources: Chicago is trading Braden Smith to the Indians. Those are draft picks, I believe.
Yeah. Braden, Iowa or not Iowa, Purdue.
Braden Smith to the Indian Pacers for Cam Jones. Future swaps and cash.
Cam Jones.
Is that a current player or?
I have to look and see.
I think that's a draft pick.
I know Kai Jones. I don't know Cam.
Right, Kai Jones.
Yeah, not that it's wrong. I'm not saying anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me
on the spot.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Cam Carr is kind of an off-ball guy. He can shoot. I just like this athleticism.
But on the Lakers, don't you need some grit and grind guys, some rebounders, some dirty players, some stewards, some beef stews.
That's where I think the San Antonio Spurs kind of they did right because they went out and got a shot blocker. It was kind of not like heavily skilled, but can go out there and give you 12 to 15 grimy minutes. I don't think those type of guys don't get drafted really. Like,
well, nowadays you need that. Anything you guys? Trae Young, he signed too, 4 years, $212.
Yeah, he just wanted more money, so got out the deal, and I thought he was for sure leaving, but
no, that's why he got traded. Like, I'm sure it was the wink deal. Like, yeah, you opt out, we gonna sign you long term.
Yeah, the opt out news was like, oh shit, but yeah, never going within the front office. There was no.
That's why, June, you traded for him. That's why they traded. It was like, yo, we'll trade for you. We know we're gonna sign you long term. Yeah. So,
but they building something, man. Washington gave the Pistons hell for 2 straight. Well, a couple times. I won't say a couple times. Cam Whitmore included.
I like Cam Whitmore.
but he just can't stay healthy. That's the reason why he fell in the draft in the first place, is because he couldn't stay healthy. So
Yeah, but shout out to all the first round drafts and the second round drafts. Shout out to all those players and their families. I mean, that is a huge accomplishment to be drafted in NBA, whether you're a bust or not. Like, that is a big deal to make the draft. So I want to finish watching this draft, guys. I know we're reaching the hour mark. Fellas, tell the people where they can reach you at.
You can find me and Foster at Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you share the content. Get us an algorithm, man. We are almost at 400 subs. We need about 20 more to get to 400 subs. It's been a long journey, so please help us out. Check us out there. We have some good material on there. You can find this podcast, post-game podcast, and you can also find our Lions podcast on there. Also subscribe to Corner to Copa. That's Detroit Tigers. Where Coach and Foster, they do the Detroit Tigers show. And things are heating up in baseball. For the Tigers, it's either sink or swim at this point. And we'll see. But make sure you subscribe to all those channels right there. And we're gonna be putting out more material over the summer. So
that's good. False. Anything you want to add?
Nothing else. The Kings drafted A-Cuff's teammate, Malik Thomas. So 2 Arkansas Razorbacks to the Kings.
Nice. Sports Life and Hip Hop, check us out. Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Network. We have an interview with Michigan assistant Akeem Miskadeen. We just did that right before Dusty May left and went to Dallas. But
he held that water though.
Man. Yeah, I don't think he knew. Maybe he knew. I don't know. We couldn't get him to say anything. But good brother. He talks about Michigan program and how they keep churning out NBA products and them winning the championship. We got the summertime shy out here. We're going to be doing festivals and interviewing people. Yada yada yada, and that's about it. We will be back next week. We'll all be back next week, and we'll talk a little free agency. And next week is you guys' turn, right?
I think it's her. Our time. Hopefully, we got some good news.
Yeah. So we appreciate you guys checking in. Check us out. We're on all platforms. Shout out to Pay Behind the Boards. Shout out to Tate, the homie Tate, and we'll see y'all next week.
Appreciate you tapping into this latest episode from the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan channel. Don't matter if you was watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify or Apple. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with everybody on the block, and hit the notification bell so you never miss none of our daily drops. And to all the guys from the Shy, we say 3 things. Bear down, fly the W, and sell the team, Jerry.